The C6 Buttstock is here from XLR Industries. In this video, I'm going to show you all the features, and we're going to upgrade our XLR Element Magnesium 4.0 with the C6 Buttstock. Gavin here from UltimateReloader.com. I know what you might be thinking. Hey Gavin, didn't you already show us the C6 Buttstock in 2 videos already? The NV Pro chassis overview video and then the weight kit install video? The answer is yes. What's significant about this time frame right now is that XLR has gotten caught up with production. The C6 Buttstock is actually available to the general public now. That's right. They've been inundated with orders. There's been supply chain issues across the industry in general, and now you can actually get your hands on a C6 Buttstock. So let's take a look at what we've got here. I've got the buttstock itself, and then I've also got some weights. I already showed you the buttstock weights, which are right here, when we did our weight kit on the NV Pro. So let's get those out of the bag. Here we go. Okay, so I got my weights out of the bag. Let's talk features. So the C6 is billet CNC construction. You can see it has kind of a skeletonized design. We've got 3 QD cups on each side, which is great for the versatility of something like a sling that you might want to attach. We've got our standard AR threading for the buttstock attachment point. Now, note, obviously there's no buffer tube here, so this is going to work with current gen XLR chassis systems and legacy gen chassis systems from XLR. There might be additional operability for these AR style buttstock attachment points and threading, but it's not guaranteed. You're going to want to have specific compatibility checks with whatever it is that you'd want to put this on. And one of the things I like about the C6 is the toolless adjustment. So I'm going to loosen both of these thumb screws here. And you can see here, they adjust very quick in terms of how many turns are required. There's a special coarse threading on the adjustment rod, and then tightening the screw will lock those down. You can even count the clicks if you want to go kind of between 2 different positions for two different shooting scenarios at a particular match even. The cheek riser is another innovation on the C6. We've got this soft foam padding on the top, which is nice. We've got obviously the adjustable height on it, but you can see with these 2 screws here, we can adjust it left and right, and we can even cant it. So if you have a particular eye alignment issue with your scope and you want to dial that in perfectly, you can get that left-right position set just right. And if you did want it angled, that obviously is possible as well with that design. I really like the push button for the butt pad height. Sometimes when I'm shooting prone, I find the buttstock is a little bit low and my shoulder is a little high, so I like to get that dialed in. This looks like an Allen screw that you'd tighten or loosen, but instead it's just a button head. So that is really awesome. There's also 2 different length of pull adapters. So depending on whether you're running a folder or a fixed buttstock configuration, or you just want a different length of pull range for your rifle, you can roll with either of those. Also, we've got the sloped area of the buttstock and a short straight section with the same mounting screws as the other buttstocks. So we can take this bag rider here and we can run it either in a sloped configuration like this, or we can flip it upside down, put the screws in, and then we've got a straight buttstock configuration. So if we wanted to do shooting off of a bench rest or something like that, that would work really well there. And so it's really nice to have things like this quick length of pull adjustment, because some guys are going to want to dial that in depending on whether they're shooting offhand or off of barricades or prone. A lot of adjustability. This is compact. It's actually lightweight. It's lighter weight than competitive offerings in this product domain. Okay, so that's the C6 in a nutshell. And what I had in mind was I'm going to take this XLR Element 4.0 Magnesium. This is the chassis that I used at the product launch for that when we did our overview video. We've got an ultra lightweight carbon buttstock configuration. I want to run my 223 trainer in it, which is pretty nose heavy. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to put this heavier buttstock on do a little bit of shooting with it, and if I feel like it later, I might add these buttstock weights so that I've got a nice weight distribution on that. Okay, so I'm going to get my vise in place. We'll describe the process to swap buttstocks. So when you go to swap out a buttstock on an XLR chassis, you're going to want to check to see if you have the set screw that rides in the keyway. I just looked at a couple of mine, including this one. Just take a look there and see if you have that. If you do, you might want to take the grip off, take this set screw out. Then we're going to crack the castle nut. We're going to screw off the old buttstock, screw the new one in, tighten the castle nut, and we'll be ready to roll. Then I'm going to take the 223 trainer barreled action, put it into the magnesium 4.0 element chassis, and we should be off and ready to shoot at that point. So I'm going to get to it. So we got the C6 buttstock installed on the Element 4.0 magnesium, and I'm going to say with the Banish 30 that it feels balanced pretty well, actually. I think we should take this down into our industrial yard where we've got the steel set up and do some shooting. So I've got some ammunition loaded in my mag, got the Silencer Central Banish 30. Let's see how this is going to do. Oh yeah, that never ever gets old. I absolutely love the C6 buttstock on this Element 4.0 XLR chassis. You're definitely going to want to check out the video I did on the NV Pro with the C6, and then of course the weight kit. With the weight kit, you've got a lot of flexibility with how you balance the rifle, and yes, it can also affect recoil as well, which we did quantify in that video with our recoil rig. Here's what I want to know from you is, do you have a C6 buttstock, or have you been waiting for one? Tell us about why that is, and if you have one, how it's going for you. What features do you like? What chassis are you running on? That concludes this video, and that means it's time to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, where we've got unrestricted content, and Instagram. Make sure to follow us on all those channels. Ultimate Reloader also has a commercial solutions division serving law enforcement, the military, and the gun industry. We have some unique capabilities, including a comprehensive suite of recoil testing and evaluation capabilities, trigger profiling, and more. If you're interested in custom rifles like what we build here on the channel, or gunsmithing services, you're going to want to go to rifles.ultimatereloader.com and get on the wait list. If you're interested in becoming a professional gunsmith, check out the Sonoran Desert Institute. They've got a degree program, they've got a certificate program, and you can study from home. Learn more at sdi.edu. Thanks again for watching.